Here we go. Okay, so today is Monday, January 20th. I want to welcome everybody. We are Focus Free and Fabulous with Perfect 2020 Vision. We are breaking all the rules. We are breaking out of the mold. We're stepping out of our comfort zone, and we are building our units. We are building our car teams. We are building our red jackets. So here we go. So yesterday in church, my pastor told a pretty funny story. So I'm going to tell you guys this story because I think it really pertains to the Mary Kay business. So this man went to see his doctor. And he told his doctor, he goes, "Doctor, I don't know what's going on, but my entire body hurts. It just hurts." And the doctor said, well, tell me a little bit about that. And he said, anything I touch on my body, I'm in horrible pain. And the doctor said, well, touch your arm. And the guy touches his arm and he goes, ow! And so the doctor said, touch your nose. And the guy goes, ow! And he says, touch your elbow. And the guy goes, ow! And he's like, touch your hair. And the guy goes, ow! And the doctor says, you have a dislocated finger. So the point of that story is that so many times we think everything around us is messed up or going bad, or people won't book, or they won't do this, or everybody has a consultant, and you know what? It's not all the stuff around us. It's that one little thing, that maybe you can get control of, that one thing. And Alice was just saying, sometimes I call people, I get a bad batch of numbers. I just say, you know what? It's a bad batch of numbers. I'm going to move on. It's that one little thing that you might need to tweak or change. It's just that one dislocated finger, not the entire body. So that being said, I want to welcome everybody. And Andrea, I'm unmuting you, and she is going to give us some news on how you can build your team.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hi, everybody. Well, let's begin by saying it's so much fun to be with people. It's so much fun to be face-to-face with people and to experience them, but also to add them to your team. And until you get excited about giving the gift of opportunity, then none of these resources will even matter. So I would just invite you today, after we came back from leadership, the biggest thing in my heart is I'm telling everybody that if they would like to have free Mary Kay, they can refer me. And these are the qualities I'm looking for. I mean, literally, that's how exciting it is. Don't you ever go up to people and then it's almost like you're trying to introduce yourself, but they say, oh, I can't buy Mary Kay. I can't buy Mary Kay. Well, if you switch it a little bit, when you're introducing yourself to new people, you have an opportunity to add them to your team because we have resources. And all you need to do is start by saying, you know what? I want to give you free Mary Kay. They're going to look at you a little funny. I'm building my organization in this area. I just used this. I'm in Palm Springs, and I just said to one of the housekeepers, hey, I'm building my organization in Palm Springs, and I'd love to give you free Mary Kay. She looked at me and said, this is what I'm looking for. Take this, register at my website, and I get to partner with you, and you can help me meet more people to join my team. So I want you to know there's 3 ways that you can build your team. You can have more fun. Number 1 is we have every Monday night after the call, 6 o'clock. Just invite your friends to be on to be a part of the pearls of sharing. That's all it is. The 3 main questions, the 3 Qs, the big Qs. And of course, we will share with them the answers and any questions they have, and they go into either a drawing or I do a drawing. Joanna has, of course, some giveaways, and you can offer them a half-priced lipstick. The second thing is I recommend using the videos. Joe created a peek into pink, and that is at our Shipe Facebook page. So if you're not understanding this, just send us a private message and say, what exactly does this mean? And we will give you the detailed response later. But we've got videos. Of course, Joe is the best person to be sharing unless you've made your own and you've had one of us check it. But there are some company videos. Save them in your phone, and you can send people links based on their personality. The third and most exciting way is to do a 3-way phone call with your director, or of course we can follow up, but it has to be a follow-up within 24 hours to matter, and that will help you seal the deal, especially when you might have shared but you didn't know how to close. All right, back to you, Joe.
Okay, so you're going to talk about number 4?
I've got to look down 1 second. Okay, are we ready for that?
Yes. So
Okay,
excited about this.
Okay, so is it you can do it? Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have a you can do it night next Monday. We're so excited. God laid this on my heart. This time, next Monday night, who would love to celebrate? Sorry, I said it wrong. Customer Appreciation Night. You can do it. We are going to have a Customer Appreciation Night. So next week, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Your challenge is to invite minimum of three guests to call in. I'd invite 25. And what I encourage you to do is give a mass text and then a personalized invitation. The personalized invitation is what seals the deal. But you want to invite your guests because we are going to do we're going to do product knowledge. We're going to celebrate you guys. So you want to track your points because we're going to say who has 50, who has 100. We want to hear your name, and I know your customers will too. Giveaways, and of course some door prizes. But most importantly is they're going to be able to hear a little bit more about why you're excited about your goals so that they can be talent scouts for your business.
Love it. So Andrea is going to be posting a cute little Andrea created flyer on our Facebook page. What I would encourage you to do is just copy and paste that. I'm going to go ahead and mute out Luke's coughing, poor baby. I'm going to have you copy and paste that and put it in a text, put it in emails, whatever. And I would offer your customers whatever it takes, or just people you've met, and say, hey, we're having a customer appreciation night, CAN, you can do it. And I want to win the prize for the most guests on our Zoom video. And really, you can tell them it's only going to be about 25, 30 minutes. We're going to start with the guest. We are going to do a little product knowledge. We're going to do a little bit of recognition of you guys to really kind of make you guys look like the rock stars you are and show your people how amazing you are. And then we are going to play a little game with them. And it's super fun. It's something I learned from Melita Daly, who is adding 25 to 30 people to her unit every month. Who wants those kind of numbers? Yeah, okay, thought so. So invite everybody, invite everybody. You want to start sending them this link right now and say what the time is and say, I'm going to give you a half price lipstick, or, you know, with your next order, I'll take $20 off a $60 order, whatever you want to do. But guys, we won't announce that night, hey, this is what you're getting from your consultant, but we will do some drawings for prizes and things like that. So it's going to be super fun, and you're going to learn how I do group marketing. It's going to be really great. Okay, so I'm going to do our January recognition, and I'm just so excited about everybody who just really stepped up. Now, I know some of y'all are still a little bit confused. January 6th, we trained y'all and did the education on the Focus Free and Fabulous and all that, but we're still kind of losing a few people there. So, and Joan just stepped away, and Joan, you're one of the people I want to hear this. So I want to show you guys something real quick. I am going to do a screen share, and we are going to go to here. So can everybody see this? Andrea, I think you're muted, but I'm going to unmute you. Is it a thumbs up? You see it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I want you guys to understand is this is how, and I think, I'm not sure if everybody's muted. This is how you're going to submit every Sunday, morning, afternoon, night. I don't care. Sunday. Sunday is your day of rest. Sunday is your day of worship. Sunday is your family day. Put it on your calendar. Every Sunday, you go into Mary Kay In Touch, you submit your weekly accomplishment sheets, and then you go to joannashipe.com. I don't care whose unit you're in. Go to joannashipe.com. Go to promotions. Everybody see where I am right now? Promotions. Left click on it. And do you see the Focus Free and Fabulous sheet? All you do is right up here, you click on Submit Results. Now watch this. This is where you put your name. Let's say it's me. Your director's name. Let's say my director is Andrea. What is the month? So next week will still be January. And then you give yourself points on each of these categories if you qualified for points. Now, the last two, I and J, you will only do the last Sunday of the month. And then your 225 Consistency Club, you'll fill that in with your monthly wholesale. If you order during the month 225 to 599, then you get credit for Consistency Club. If you order 600 or higher, don't give yourself credit for Consistency Club. Go to I and give yourself 50 points for every $600 order you place. Okay? That is only the end of the month, not the first week, not the second week, not the third week. Yes, the fourth week. I and J. Okay? So what you'll do is every Sunday you'll fill this out and submit it. But the last Sunday of the month, which is a week from yesterday, you submit for the whole month. Now you might say, but Joanna, next Sunday isn't the end of the month. That's okay. We are going to do this in 4-week increments. And eventually we're going to have 5 weeks in a month, and we will make an adjustment for that month. But every week ends on Sunday. Okay, your totals end on Sunday. If you submit your weekly accomplishment sheets to your director and you do it on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, make sure you put in for the week ending and put in the Sunday. If, let's say, you submit it on a Thursday because you think you're done for the week, crazy thinking, but you think you're done, Amy just laughed. I like it when Amy laughs. And then you sell $400 over the weekend. Then just submit it again. You can go in and edit it. I do not pull them up until Monday morning. That's when I pull them up and I start filling all this out. My Mondays are your time. That is your tracking time, and that is your recognition time. Now, if you are not in my parent unit, so your Andreas, your Paulas, your Lindas, your Sharices, your Terrys, please send me your consultant number so I can put it in my weekly accomplishment reports. And when you submit to your director, it'll pop up. Submit to my director, submit to my adopted director. And for this purpose only, I am your adopted director. Okay? All right. Are there any questions about how to fill out the Focus Free and Fabulous? Because for the month of January, which the month ends a week from yesterday, okay, there is no week one. We understand as your director that your totals for January will be abnormally low because there is no week one. We kicked this off week 2. So I just don't want y'all to be confused. Are there any questions? Just, there are no stupid questions. Just raise your hand if you have a question. Okay, D O'Brien, what's your question, honey?
Okay, so I'm on this sheet. Are there directions so that way if we do get confused, we can refer back to it? I'll be very honest, I've not looked at the sheet yet. It was one of the things I did not get to, but are there actually directions so that it's like a reminder?
It is, so D, there's not a reminder that says submit it on Sundays, but it is like filling out a Google form, and you literally just check off whatever points you did. So this is the sheet right here, and it's A through J. So if you did the weekly challenge, you give yourself 50 points. If you have a new team member, you give yourself 50 points. And it's for each week. And then I and J are done at the end of the month. Now, let's say for I and J, like I and J is 50 points for every $600 wholesale. And let's say, okay, this month, as far as points go, it actually ended on the 26th. And I placed my order on the 29th. Guess what? The week ending February 2nd, you get those points. Now you might go, but it's a January order. That doesn't make sense. It's just the easiest way for us to track it. The last Sunday of every month is how we're tracking it. And y'all have to understand, we're dealing with 5 units here, actually 6 units here. So just be kind to us. If you do work the last few days of the month, you're going to get credit in the next month's points. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Okay, so it may have happened the 28th, 29th, 30th. You will get credit for the next month. And we understand. 50 points when you're a red jacket or star recruiter. Okay, so let's say on the 26th, you have 2 team members, but at the end of the month, oh my gosh, another team member placed an order, so now you're a red jacket or team leader or whatever. Okay, it's going to count for the next month. Okay, that's how that's going to work. It's just I hate to be, I'm not trying to be lazy, but it is the simplest way. Okay, Paula Langworthy, you are so perfectly poised and precious. I just love you. What is your question? What is your question?
On there, it doesn't have where we fill in our weekly accomplishment sheets.
Mm-hmm.
However, that is important for being high sales of the week. Is that correct?
Yes. So that is a very good question as well. So you get points for submitting your weekly accomplishment sheet, but like I said a few minutes ago, I may not get it. So what I want you guys to do is, if you're not in my personal unit, just text me, email me, Boxer me, whatever, your consultant number, and I will put you in as an adoptee, and then I will get those weekly accomplishment sheets. The thing I'm trying to do here, consultants, is I'm trying to take all the work off of your directors. So they don't have to worry about submitting anything. The only report I cannot see is if you're a star consultant. And that's up to your director to send that to me. Everything else, if you put me in as your adopted director, I will be able to pull everything up, and your directors can just focus on working with you one-on-one. Does that make sense, Paula? Okay, good. I think Debbie Walder had a question. I just saw her hand. Debbie, you're unmuted.
Okay, so in January so far, there's only been this call. There wasn't a call last week.
Right, January 6th. Yep, January 6th. No call last week, and tonight.
Okay.
That's because we were at leadership. Very good question. I'm glad you pointed that out. Yeah, and I did notice on Sayonara's and Amy's sheets that they sent in that they did not give themselves 5 points for being on last week. So they did the right thing. Okay. All right. And y'all are gonna have questions. You're gonna be like, I don't quite get it. You know, just ask me. Okay. It's a learning curve. And you guys, I've had a learning curve in all these new systems that I have paid for. I've contracted, and Andrea has helped me with a lot of them, but Kay has helped me with a lot of them as well. She's our webmaster. Okay, so let's do some recognition now that we have all this squared away. Yay. So we've got some You Can Do It jewelry winners for January already. Robin Blickman, Stacy Swallows. Oh my gosh, Stacy Swallows did a star order. She is already a star consultant. Double credit. Oh my gosh. So that's not worth just 3,600 points. That's worth 7,200 points to our dollars towards the National Court of Sales and her unit Court of Sales and the Go Give Court of Sales. That's awesome. Sayonara, so excited that you've already earned your jewelry. Yay, yay, yay. She is working. And we already have a star consultant. I just said Stacy Swallows. Yay. She's already a star consultant this quarter for March 15th. I guarantee you she's going to hit like 9,000 points, Dre, before it's over. With all her team building, she's going to do it. Okay, current star recruiters and above. We have team leader Sarah Thompson and Jackie Eisenman. Future director Sayonara. Sayonara, you are a future director. You have at least 8 active team members, girl. We are looking for you to order that suit soon. And then we want to challenge everybody who's a senior consultant, or if you don't have any team members yet, that's okay. But we want to challenge our senior consultants, Dee O'Brien, Kelly Joyner, Christine Evangelista, Vicki Starwalk, Kristen Davis, Megan Harper, Lisa Otkasasa, Lisa Ott, Jamie Bolliard, Eugenia Boyd, Kathy Crawford, Francine Eisenman, Jerry Cardos, wow, a lot of senior consultants, Kathy Nolan, Maureen Koger, Patty Palayo, Zulema Saceda, Joan Teal, Debbie Walder, senior consultants. Come on, guys. You just need one or two more people. And you guys who are like, I don't have any team members. You know what? If I told you right now, you know what? Mary Kay is closing out recruiting on January 31st. You can do no more team building for the next year. Who would you call and talk to right now? Who would you say? There are three things that most people want to know before they start their career in Mary Kay. How much does it cost to get started? How much time will it take? How much money will I make? Let me answer those three questions. What other information do you need before I, share with you more information about Mary Kay? You owe it to yourself to check it out. You owe it to yourself to check it out. Whatever their objections are, you go, you know what? That sounds good. You owe it to yourself to check it out. Well, I don't wear makeup. You know what? I understand that. You owe it to yourself to check it out. I have friends that sell Mary Kay. You know what? I get that. You owe it to yourself to check it out. Because you know what? They might say, oh my gosh, I had a friend who did Mary Kay and she's not even in it anymore. You know what? I have friends whose kids flunked out of college, but I still sent mine. I know people who started a job and quit a job and started a job and quit a job, but I've stuck with mine. You look at the longevity of how people stay in Mary Kay for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28 years, y'all. You think I could go out and do something else? Absolutely. Absolutely. But do I want to? No way, Jose. No way. Okay? Because this is the best ticket in town. It is awesome. And I get to have fun with women, and I get to have a mission, and I get to change lives, and I get to have an influence, get to make money. Okay, so that's good. All right, so let's talk about who our queens are, because I know y'all are tracking your points. Do y'all have your sheets out? Let me see your sheets. Are you tracking your points? This is how you get your prizes from your director. No more auctions. Okay, good. All right, so we had a 50 points for completion of the weekly challenge, okay? There was a 2-part challenge to complete up to page 3 of the new consultant packet and go through the first 3 sessions of MKU, the introduction, session 1, 2, and 3. We have the people who did it and completed it who get 50 points, Amy Paul and Dee O'Brien. So cheers. Oh, wait, oh, well, you're unmuted. Andrea, why can't I hear you?
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, shaky your thing again.
Take my money maker.
Yay. So you girls, y'all just got 50 points each just for doing that challenge. And you guys, it was basically so simple. Oh my gosh. The introduction to MKU, first 3 sessions, and then do page 3. And really, Amy and I haven't even had our coaching call. She just said, I'm calling to schedule my coaching call with you because I'm doing page 3. It was that easy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So y'all got 50 points each. Y'all are scoring. Okay. 20 points, 50 points for a new team member. Anybody have a new team member in the past week? Okay. And then 20 points when they're Great Start qualified. 15 points for being Queen of the Week. Here we go. Our Queen of Sales for the first week, January 13th, was Diane Galusha. So Diane, I know you're on. Give yourself 15 points for being Queen of Sales for last week. And the Queen of Sales for this past week has been Amy Paul. So give yourself 15 points. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, 15 points. 15 points for each marketing share with your director following up, and 10 points per face. Now, Sayonara, I'm unmuting you. You gave yourself 180 points for new faces. You did 18 faces last week?
Yes.
Oh.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
Just an evening.
18 faces in 3 days.
Yeah.
You guys, y'all need to give her a big whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. That's awesome. That is work in your business, because we always say 20 faces a month is going to get you out of debt. 30 faces a month is going to get you in a Cadillac. All right.
Amen.
So
Amen.
proud of you. All right. So proud of you, girlfriend. Okay. So you got 180 points there. Okay. So 10 points per face. And then 5 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet. So I have for January 13th, Keely, Arlene, Diane Galusha, Christine, Amy, Zulema, Jewel Scheit, and Joan Teal. Did anybody who is not one of my adoptees, did you turn in your weekly accomplishment for the first week? Okay, give yourself those points, Dee. Give yourself those points. And I will make sure that I get your consultant number so I can put you in as an adoptee. Okay? And then the week ending yesterday, I've got Alice, yay. Joan, yay. Amy, Jamie Boyard, Christine Evangelista, Zulema, Arlene, Jules, and Debbie Walder. Y'all all get 5 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet. That's G. That is G. Okay? Don't y'all feel like you're on an episode of Jeopardy? Okay. And then H is you get 5 points for being on live tonight. If you're watching or listening to this recording no later than Tuesday night, you may give yourself 5 points when you post your takeaway on Scheit Family Superstars. Again, your total points are due. Can somebody tell me when your total points are due for the month? When are they due? Who can tell me? Raise your hand. Okay, we have a hand raiser and Amy Pa. Amy, when are those total points due?
This coming Sunday night.
Okay, good. Alice, you raised your hand. What's the date this Sunday night?
25th.
Okay, close enough, 26, but that's okay. I can't read a calendar either. Okay, D, what time are you supposed to submit them?
Oh, God bless America. 10 p.m., right? Is it 10?
I like the sound of that. There is no time requirement. Sunday. So you want to turn that into your director's Sunday, and then she will allocate your points. And some of you guys are going for cash for career conference, so I would definitely turn in those sheets. Okay, so I'm going to turn our call over to Dre Babe. Go, Dre.
Hello, I'm now in my office, you guys. Okay, so here's the deal. You gotta be a find a way, make a way kind of chick. Joe called me. We're driving through the mountains, literally switchbacks. We're all gonna barf. And I said, wait a second, I can figure this out. I've got my app on my phone to be connected. I said, oh no, I can't use my phone to do the app and pull up the email for the agenda. And then I said, wait a second, I have an iPad. Ladies, when you decide that it's important, you're going to be moving your tushy into red jacket. You're going to be a find a way, make a way kind of person. And today's conversation is really because I'm fired up. I'm fired up to help women who really want to be better. And here's something that just laid on my heart over the last couple of days being in Orlando. And all of us have been in different seasons, and it is time. And here's my favorite part. You don't have to wonder if this is where you're meant to be forever. But I'm here to tell you, it's so much more fun when you're rocking out as a master consultant. Figure it out by becoming a master consultant, and then earn the cars, earn the diamonds, earn the top director trips. And then if you feel like, hey, maybe I do want to do this full time, maybe I do want to, be a lifer, then figure it out then, but don't hold back and say, oh, I just don't think it's important. Well, it's never going to be important until you give it your all and you become a master. Rock it out, you guys, and have that side hustle be something where people talk about you, because either way, they're going to talk about you no matter what. I mean, that's just the bottom line. It's if you care what they say, then you'll never step into your greatness. But if you really don't care what they say and you realize they're going to be talking about how bad you are because you just went for it and you just, you had the fear, but you felt the fear and did it anyway. So today I'm going to talk about that MKU. the MKU that we gave you, again, we all started brand new 1 January. That MKU is all about going back to the basics. Are you solid in your skills? And if you're not going back and we don't do a good job as leading you, then we won't have fun again. And the most fun, I can say, comes from being face to face and actually knowing what you're saying. So here's my request for you. If you want to have the people show up, then do your part and do your homework. So when they're dedicating their time to supporting you, you have respect for those people. And you actually respect the fact that they're figuring out their life, they're babysitting, they're feeding their dogs, they're doing all the things just to give you time. Make sure you're honoring them by doing your homework and practicing and actually looking at, what does MKU teach me? MKU teaches me to open up my flip chart. And MKU taught about creating your why and filling out on the pages as you flip, there are things in the back. And the questions that MKU asked you to complete are really what I want to remind you. If you didn't do it, if you blew it off, it's not that important. Well, guess what? People will always say, oh, you do that Mary Kay thing, right? Oh, this was so exciting. I just got back from a tournament and we had dinner on Friday night and somebody had said something about, oh, that Mary Kay thing. And they said, oh yeah, have you ever had one of those pink Cadillacs? And I said, actually, yeah, we've earned 3. His jaw dropped. What? And I said, 14 cars Mary Kay's blessed us with. And then I just changed the topic. Well, he and his wife, the whole time, they're like, wait a second. So what do you do with all those? And how does that work? And I mean, it was so much fun to just act like it was no big deal. And also be able to know that I've got somebody to follow up with and invite her to have a facial. But I got to tell you, there is joy in being a master. There is joy in rocking it out. And that is why the flip chart. So we gave you the challenge of practicing and getting familiar with your flip chart because MKU is a solid tool that we want you to review. Yes, you may have already graduated, do it again. So completing from now on, Joe's going to go over our weekly challenge for next week, but I want you to add 1 to 3 if you didn't do it. So whatever you are going to get tonight as your challenge, go back and make sure you complete 1 to 3. But this is a page where you can actually add your own pictures. I'm going to be in the process of doing this week, but I have my own pictures that I share of me. If y'all, this was me when I started. Hopefully you can see it.
So cute.
That's the crazy. I always tell people, you were invited because you deserve a facial. I was invited because I needed one. So Joe helped me tremendously. But I'm going to be putting those pictures on my flip chart just because I hadn't quite done it. So this is where you want to start looking at what was your why and what excites you. You may not feel like you have a huge why. It's okay. It could be, I am working to be completely financing my mortgage only with my Mary Kay money so my family can have more. It doesn't have to be super huge. I'm going to save all the world, endangered species. But I want you to go back to the MKU because that's what they guide you with. How do you do that? Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about with the flip chart, we're going to get to this in a couple weeks, but if you want to be the and then some kind of girl, I want to challenge you to go over to our video lounge in Joanna Shipe website, in the Joanna Shipe website. There's a video lounge, and we're going to be going over the class opening, being solid with the flip chart, being solid with your opening. And there are some videos that help us with the 4 sections: opening your party, having your party, the power of the table close, and the power of an individual consultation. So if you'd like to check out Julia Burnett's Opening It Like a Pro video, we will be reviewing in the next couple weeks. But I wanted to give you that reminder and ask you to open up your flip chart, start to get excited, because when you're with the people, which is what we're going to talk about next, you're going to know that you did your homework. And now you can focus about her, and you're not thinking all about yourself because you're like, oh, this is what we do next. Oh, this is what I say next. And then as you're with her, you're going to say, oh my gosh, I can't wait to practice that again because that one didn't go quite as well as I was hoping. And now you've got a next appointment because you've been scheduling and booking those spaces. So now we want to talk about, hold on, I just got to look on my agenda. Now I want to talk to you about what Mary Kay has going on right now and what they challenged us for. Are you ready? Double credit. January is double credit. Just a quick review. Double credit means you're getting double the points closer to all the diamonds. Keep it that simple. Closer to the Queen's Court of Sharing for recruiting court, and of course, closer to the sales court. But for your unit, every little stinking thing you do this month, ordering and recruiting, helps your director and the overall unit because we're doubling our points, our credit. So keep rocking it out. Don't hold back any orders. I really appreciate Stacy Swallow. She just finished a star order and she and I were talking and she said, double credit, this will help. And I said, praise you, girl. You know, is that me, Joe?
Nope, I'm trying to fix it.
So, double credit.
It's you. It's okay. It's like God talking. Double credit. Double credit.
Well, I can turn my thing down, but I'm just wondering if I had another app open, but I don't. It's only this computer. So let's talk now about what Mary. Joe, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I can talk. Power start. Mary Kay challenged us to a power start. And there's something that ignites within you. When you start thinking about sales and recruiting, yes, they're a goal of yours. Yes, they're going to be subconsciously, the papers might be on your walls or in your kitchen or on your microwave or your dashboard of your car, but that's to help your subconscious because we've given it to God. We review our goals, we give it to God, and then we be with the women. And something magical about being with these women and just getting to know their story. And when you can fall in love with that over and over and over and learning how to use your flip chart, learning how to bless them, you will finish your star consultant position and earn all of the goodies because you're coming from the heart, focusing on her, helping her feel special, but you're excited to share with her and see her eyes explode on our great products, our amazing prices, how great she feels, and how she says, you know what, I really haven't taken care of myself. And I'm starting to see this, and I'm not very happy about this. And all of a sudden, she starts to be somebody who sees a different future because not only can she feel more confident, but, I didn't think about having a backup plan because I just retired from my 20 years civil service. And now I really don't feel like I have a purpose. And this could be a way for me to bless more women. You are a hope giver. And being with that woman and focusing only on the important things of making her feel special and practicing your flip chart and your full circle party, you become a master. So I want you to know there's nothing more exciting than taking on that goal of Power Start. And Mary Kay said from 15 January to 15 February, let's all do it. Let's all do it. And look, Sayonara's almost, she's over halfway done. This is so exciting. So this is something that when you say to yourself, it's so important, it's so important, it's so important, everything changes. People book with you. People are like, you're just gravitating because you're in a joyful state. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, call me separately because the faster you can get away from anger, despair, rejection, and you can get into a joyful state, the doors become like all of them open at once, and it's like you've just won the lottery of the world. So it is exciting what is happening all around our Mary Kay family. So I want to follow, just conclude with Jules, our amazing Jules. Jules had a facial. She shared with her mom how after the appointment, she just gave her a call. And many times you may have an appointment where they didn't purchase and you are coming into Mary Kay because you've lost your job or you are needing to leave a job or you're needing to leave a marriage and you need some money and it's all about you. And I'm not saying that that's bad. Mary Kay can come to the rescue, but you've got to work on really being focused on her and her needs. because when it's all about you and you're not going to give it more time because it's all about you and you didn't see a sale and you gave 2 hours and I'm not doing this again. And guess what, gang? This isn't the right industry for you, because there's going to be times where you're going to have to give it, and 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 you're going to have to give it some more. But guess what? The blessings will come, and the blessings will be so much bigger than you ever thought, because your heart was in the right place. And so Jules followed up, and good gravy, we talked a lot today. I can't even find Jules's thing. Hold on, I'm going to find this. Here it is. Here it is.
Okay, so
That's not it. Let me stop that one.
some changes had to be made based
Okay,
on
hold on.
the
I don't know what I'm saying, so I gotta get out of that one. I can't play it, Joe. Can you play it?
I think so. Hang on.
I just don't know if my son's belching in the background or something.
So, no. So what happened was I sent this to Andrea because Jules likes Andrea as her mom better than me. And I want to encourage you guys, if you have kids, make sure there's a person out there that they love more than you, because they'll tell them everything and then you know what's going on. But oh, it's funny. But yeah, she has the day off today, and so she did an appointment, and she sold 63 in like makeup and stuff on our color cosmetics. And so I gave her some suggestions, and she called the woman back, and so this is what happened. Let me know if you can hear this. Hang on.
So all I did, I followed up with her. She left about 15 minutes ago, and I texted her and said, hey, can I call you really quick? And she said, absolutely. And I said, I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming today. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun getting to know you. I said, I noticed that you really liked the time I set. I said, I know it can be an investment for your skin, but I would like to give you some more time to try it and maybe even fall in love with it some more. So I can give you the travel set for $25. That's how much it costs, and it'll last for about 2 to 3 weeks. And then just let me know in a few days how you're liking it. And if you decide to purchase the actual Time Rise Plus set, then I will be able to take $25 off of that. And you can just keep that travel one for when you actually are traveling and need just something to take with you. And she said, oh, that sounds awesome. Absolutely. Thank you so much. She said, throw in the travel set and let me know how much I owe you now. So, yeah. And then I plan to check back in with her in about a week to see how she's liking it. How do you think I feel when I hear my...
Okay, that's it. You guys, she just called her, said thank you very much. I've been thinking, y'all, how many times have I done training with you guys and gone, oh, and here's this, and here's this, and here's my card, and, you know, please give me a call. And I turn around and say, oh, by the way, we're doing a photo shoot, or by the way, we're doing a trash bash, or by the way. So it doesn't sound like you're going, Mary Kay, Mary Kay, Mary Kay, Mary Kay, Mary Kay. Like, it sounds like, oh, it's an afterthought. And yeah, and also she didn't say this in her boxer, but she had already scheduled a follow-up facial with friends. But when people do not invest in the skincare, there are several different reasons that might be going on there. And I think, because, you know, I do the thing on the back of the hand, and if they don't get that, then I'm like, something else is going on. So she figured it out, and I think it was a cost issue, and the woman was like not sure if she wanted to invest that much. Now notice, she didn't say if you buy the Miracle Set. She said if you buy the Miracle Set Plus. So if the woman comes back at her follow-up facial with friends and gets the Miracle Set plus the microdermabrasion or the Skinvigorate brush, which we call something else now, then she gets the $25 off, and she won't get any hostess credit on top of that. Okay, that's all I got to say. Andrea, you got a lot of noise going on there. I'm not sure why, but I think the rest is me anyway, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna mute you. You're muted. Okay, she's muted. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something. I've been talking a lot about my Mary Kay notebook, and I've shown y'all this before. But this is my Mary Kay notebook, and I'm still hearing something, so let me see. There. Okay, we're good. It's my Mary Kay notebook. And I'm going to read to you the sections I have, but you can look under new consultants on joannashipe.com and see the sections. But I kind of wanted to show y'all that this is like, this really is what I do. And I know we're computerized and all that, but there's something about checking things off. Don't y'all love filling out those point sheets? And like, you make a list at the grocery store and you check it off. I use a program at the grocery store called Wunderlist. It's WUNDER list. And like, if Andy thinks of something he needs at the grocery store, he adds it to the Wunderlist. If I need anything, I add it. And whoever goes to the grocery store next, we go. And I turn up my volume. And as I check it off, it goes ding, ding. I just love that. So my different sections are daily task, which is your 6 most important things list. And then there's some of these sections are just for directors. So you guys are sending us your All About Me form, and I'm printing it off. Because every time I do a coaching call with you, I will be writing on my, I'll be writing that down on your All About You form, and that's how I track that. So Alice, this is what you asked for today, okay? All right. Then I have a section called my calendar, and it has my calendar. Okay, that was pretty easy. Then I have Mary Kay events. So right now I have posted career conference. What are the different challenges for a career conference? Am I tracking the challenges, as well as when to register and all that good stuff? Then I have events, which is my unit event. So right now we're getting ready for a photo shoot. So I have the flyer there. It's the master flyer. So if I need to make more copies, I have it. Then I have our unit promotions and Mary Kay promotions, max out double credit, so I don't miss out on that. Then I have our unit promotions. I have the big 3 court qualifications, which is what we're tracking all year. And then I have the Focus Free and Fabulous tracking sheet. And this is where on Sunday, see that tracking sheet? On Sunday, when I get your end of the month Focus Free and Fabulous tracking sheets, I'll fill in your name, how many points you got each week, and what were your total points. Okay, and I sent that to the directors, so they have it as well. Then I have our Monday Night Live, and notice Monday Night Live is blank, because when I get ready for Monday Night Live, which is right now, I pull it out of the notebook, have my notes in front of me, take extra notes on it, because Andrea is so wise. And so I take extra notes on it, and that way I have things that I can go back and refer to, just like I'm asking you to take notes. I take notes as well. And so I make sure that's right in front of me. So I'll put that back in there and have it for next week. And then I have a whole section called marketing. And that's what I use for all my marketing. And then I have my Mary Kay University. I have my scripts. And then I have director notes. And so you guys, if you'll go to, let me show you this. If you'll go to resources under joannashipe.com, go to new consultants, go to the welcome packet. Oh, you know what? It may not be here. Hang on. Okay. Y'all like that noise? That was a crazy noise. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, it's actually in, I gotta move this. I can't get to it now. Let me get in here, and let me go back to joannashipe.com. Okay. Okay, it's resources under education. Okay, and go to my favorites. If I'd read my notes, I would have known this. And the seminar year notebook. And this is my notebook. And it tells you everything to do. Calendars, communication, company challenges, Zoom video notes. All of it is right there. Right there. So create your notebook. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you guys tonight is I have what's called an office in my car. And hang on, let me get it. Okay, so I was trying to describe this to Alice today. Y'all see this bin? This keeps stuff from flying all over your car. And I have little handles on the end. You can get them at Target, you can get them at Walmart, wherever, Michael's. And then in here, I have my office in my box. So I have my goodie bags for brown, blue, and hazel or green eyes. I have my profile cards and pens. And right now, I have recruiting packets. And then I just pulled it out because I handed it to somebody, but I have my flyers on our photo shoot and just anything else that you need. Your date book, I put my notebook in there. So because I have a section called prospects, if I am stuck somewhere, like I'm waiting for someone or I'm at an appointment or whatever, I have my notebook, I take it in, and isn't that super cute? Walmart, $3.99, okay? And I open it up, and if there's nobody there to talk to in the waiting room or whatever, I open it up and I start texting or calling people, and I track it. So here's one more thing I wanted to show you guys is the knockout accomplishment, or the knockout tracking sheets. I think I pulled it out so I could show it to you guys. Knockout accountability. So if you go to, watch, I'm not gonna be able to find it. This is how organized I am, okay? Okay, I pulled it out to show you guys, and now I don't know where to put it. But if you go to Facebook, Shite Family Superstars, and you go to the Knockout Accountability Sheets, I'm so mad I can't find it because I got it out specifically to show you guys. But there is, oh, thank you, Andrea. That is not quite what mine looks like. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on.
I can show it to you. I can still show it.
Yeah, you can show it. Mine is called, oh, I can't believe I pulled it out. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. It's under things I have to have done. So you see all the Post-it notes? I love Post-it notes. I put things on Post-it notes that I can do fast and toss it. So if you go to Knockout Accountability Package, or the sheets, the forms, whatever, on our Shite Family Superstars Facebook page under Files, it will have this entire packet. So it's got your weekly plan sheet, your income producing activities, your weekly focus chart. This is if you're a tracker. But here's my favorite, my call log. I print 10 of these pages at a time because it literally tracks the date, the person you contacted, the contact's information, why are you contacting them, photo shoot, facial, party, whatever. And then you have different codes. BE is booked experience. BF is booked a facial. SA is a sharing appointment. So you track it. And you guys, that right there is where you're going to have all your names and stuff. When you meet someone new, you put it in there. Now you might say, but Joanna, I put it in my phone, or I have a section on my phone. That's not the same. There's something, you guys, there's something old school about having a sheet printed off that you have in front of you that you can check things off just like a grocery list, fill it out, check it off, and it's done. And now you are tracking, tracking, tracking. And so instead of saying, oh, I did a bunch of faces, or I did some faces, or I did, I think 2 or 3 faces. When you talk to your director, you can say, okay, I tracked 3 faces last week. This is what happened. I booked an experience. It ended up being a facial. She didn't have any guests come, but we booked a follow-up facial with friends, and now she's excited, da, 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 da. And you've got all your notes right there, organized. That's all you guys need. The rest of all this craziness is just craziness, okay? I spent all weekend doing Mary Kay in my office and getting my office ready because we came back from the holidays and I immediately left for leadership. And it is the best feeling in the world. I threw away 3 trash bags of stuff, papers. If it is not serving you, throw it away. If you think you might use it later, scan it and save it to a section of your computer. But the only thing you guys should be worried about right now, or focused on, or doing right now, is booking faces and booking interviews. Booking faces is your immediate income. booking interviews is your long-term income. And that's where we want to really get you excited about a week from tonight. A week from tonight, you can do it. CAN, Customer Appreciation Night. Start inviting people now. Andrea will have something cute on Facebook tomorrow. I told y'all that earlier, but I'm telling you right now, just start inviting them. Send them the Zoom link and say, I dare you to show up. I double dog dare you to show up. And let's see who we can get on, and let's get excited. Are y'all excited?
Give them the challenge. Give them the weekly challenge.
Okay, weekly challenge, and then we'll go. Your weekly challenge, if you did not already do it, is to do number one thing on page 3 of my new consultant packet. If you didn't already do it, go back and do it. But we have a new weekly challenge. 3 marketing shares, 3 new faces, and do the next 3 MK University classes, 4, 5, and 6. If you didn't do the first ones, or you did it a year ago, or you did it 5 years ago, or you did it 10 years ago, or whatever, go back and do it again. This is all new. Everybody's new in Mary Kay. You're brand spanking new.
Wait, let's double check that. Okay, so it's not just go to number 1 of the new consultant welcome packet and do it. There's more, right?
3 faces, 3 shares, and MK University classes 4 through 6. And here's just a little side challenge. And this is not for points. This is for your psyche. Every day for the next 7 days, I want you to wear something red. It can be a red flannel shirt. It can be a red bra. It can be a little red pin. It can be red high heels. Something red. And if you wear a uniform to work, like Joan's a nurse and all, then wear it under your clothes. But something to remind you that we are heading for red. Head for red. If you want to color your hair red, it's done. Do it. So your challenge this week, again, just kind of for fun, wear red. But go back and do number 1, if you didn't do it, on page 3 of the new consultant packet. And then 3 shares, 3 faces, and 3 MK University classes, 4 through 6.
Yeah.
Any questions at all?
I have a question.
What's your question?
Who's going to have at least 3 guests on next week? It's for Customer Appreciation Night. Okay, I didn't see. Okay, let me do that again, because I was like, okay, let's do that again, okay? Because this is what I want to see. We were taught that head goes up, shaking it, arm goes up quickly, okay? So who's going to have at least 3 amazing customers that we get to appreciate next week, right? Okay, good. Because if you ain't excited, nobody's going to get excited.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Well, we had a great closing tonight, but you know what? I am going to save it for next week because I think it was really powerful, and we're already 5 minutes over. So you guys, thank you so much for being on. This is your meeting. You know, you get to show up in your jammies if you want to. And you know what? If you were going to a sales meeting, imagine right now you got home from work, you get dressed, you get in your car, you drive for 20 minutes, you sit in a sales meeting for 2 hours, you come home. So an hour and 5 minutes is a lot, not a lot to ask, correct?
No.
Okay, good. I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to unmute everybody on 3 because I just need some southernness tonight. We're all going to say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Bye, y'all.